Hello YouTube and welcome to One Canadian Perspective. My name's Colin and today I wanted to talk about an election that's going on in Alberta. But before I do that, I wanted to address any potential accusation that I'm simply a liberal shill because, I live in the GTA. I didn't vote for my liberal candidate during the last election and because I didn't think that liberals deserve another term in power after the last 10 years of disastrous liberal rule. Life has gotten harder, things are more expensive, services suck, and while you can make the argument that these problems predate the Liberals, during the last 10 years they simply exacerbated all the issues that we have. Yes, Justin Trudeau's out, and thank God for that. We have now Mark Carney, but he's surrounded himself with, Trudeau ministers. People have proven themselves to be completely incompetent. People like Krista Freeland and Sean Fraser as an example. So, needless to say, I have very little faith in how the Liberals will govern during the next 4 years. But we'll see. If they are completely different, I'll make a video about that. But going back to the election that's going on in Alberta right now, the opposition, Canadian Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre lost his seat during the last election in Carleton, a seat that he's held for 20 years, which I'm sure is very embarrassing for him. So instead of trying to find a competitive seat in Ontario or Quebec, provinces that he'll have to keep even or win in order to form government, he chose to run in the absolute safest seat in Alberta, a seat that the previous candidate during the last election won by 86%. If you ask me, that just gives off a ton of loser energy. You're so scared, you're such a coward that you have to run in Alberta. Some of the clips that I've seen of him talking about campaigning too, it just boggles the mind. Like, he's talking about how he wants to be a representative of Alberta and speak on Alberta issues in the House of Commons. And I'm like, okay, sure. But are you telling me that the other Conservative MPs from Alberta are complete losers too? That they're not representing their constituents? It's a shame. I don't particularly like Mr. Poilievre. I don't know if his abrasiveness is an act or if that's who he is. I wish he would tone it down, but his policies are correct. It's clear his policies are correct because even the Liberals are adopting a lot of his policies. Whether it's cutting the carbon tax, cutting taxes on, cutting the income taxes at the lowest brackets, cutting the size of government that greatly expanded during the last 10 years of Liberal rule, right? The Liberals now are going back and adopting a lot of Pierre Poilievre's policies that they've defended for the last 10 years. So it's quite interesting to watch the Liberals, turn their back on everything they stood for previously, because that's the thing. Liberals don't stand for anything. In any case, I just wanted to make that small rant today. Thank you for joining me, and we'll catch you on the next one.